How do you fix your show-up rate on sales calls? Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the process from when somebody books a call using your calendar link to the time that they turn up to the call. Now, this is a very, very sensitive time. And a lot of fitness coaches, they're just very blasé with it. Somebody's booked a call, I'll wait for them to turn up, and then they don't turn up. Or they turn up to the call, they're not prepared. They know very little about your program, and you spend the first 40 minutes talking to them about what you do, almost convincing them that working with you or achieving a result is something that they want. You get very little time to actually go through the full sales process. It's a time where in sales, we call it a great opportunity to fall off. Somebody applies, they're really excited and energized, and then they fall off. And there's different phases that we need to pay close attention to that will make sure that your prospect books the call, is engaged, is excited, they show up, and it makes it easier for you to be able to close. So let me take you through these. There's 4 key ones you need to consider. The first one is that you should never open your calendar for more than 3 days at a time. Why is this a big no-no? If somebody is going through your content, they're speaking to you in the DMs, they're opening your emails, and they just get to the point, you know what this is like. You get inspired, you get excited. When you think you're about to do something, the first thing you do is go straight to the website or engage in a conversation, you book a call. So you're excited. Every day that person is on your calendar that's not being engaged with or delayed to coming to speak to you, their inspiration starts to go down. Now, the more that their inspirational levels start to go down, the less likely they are going to, 1, show up, but 2, if it's more than 3 days, what's going to happen? Ideally, we'd like it to be 2 days, but we want to give people a little bit of choice. They will see other social media accounts. They may be getting messaged by other people. They're distracted. And then they go, yeah, maybe it's not something I want to do. And that gives somebody the opportunity to disappear. You see, when we want to buy something, we're ready. I'm terrible. I'm very impulsive. If I need a new TV, I'll go out and get it today. But if I sit and stew on it, I'll go, do I need the TV? Do I need the TV? Or I go home and somebody will be like, you don't need a TV. So if somebody goes home that night and says to their wife, goes, I booked a call with a guy about getting in shape. They're like, well, you know how to get in shape. And then they sowed in the seed of doubt in your mind, right? So you need to be able to open your diary no more than 3 days. 2 is great. You could do it 2 and see whether or not it's affecting people booking on the calendar, but 3 is the number. Anything over that, you'll notice a big drop off in people showing up to your calls. Number 2, you must send an email confirmation, automated. Calendly, email automation. Right? Now you can use Zapier, you can use ActiveCampaign to be able to automate an official email to them, but it must have something on it. Number 1, you confirm the time and the date that they booked the call for. But number 2, you send them 2 pre-call videos, case studies. You give them examples of people that have been through your coaching program, not just before and after photos. Actual videos where you're interviewing your clients for 5 or 10 minutes and you're talking about where they were right now, what they were struggling with, what life was like before they joined you, how life is now, what you implemented with them, and what life lessons that they've taken along the way. And you give the examples on the email. Say before the call, just make sure you watch these videos. They're only 5 to 10 minutes long, but they give you a really good insight into the people that we work with. Because before the call, the more good quality results that they see, the more they're like, that's what I want, that's what I want. And that reminds them. So the email goes out and it's a reminder, not only to turn up to your call, but also that they need to watch some pre-call videos. I talk about my Trust 20, trying to get people to watch at least 20 minutes of longer form content ahead of building trust and ultimately buying from you. But if they've applied, get more videos down them. Make sure people watch the videos, make sure people consume them, and ask them when they get on the call, did you watch the videos? Or even in the WhatsApp, we'll talk about that in a second. So number 1 is opening up your calendar no more than 3 days in advance. Number 2 is sending a confirmation email, and that needs to go out within an hour of that person, ideally 5 minutes of that person booking a call. And that needs to have at least 2 case study videos on and results of the people that you work with, so the person could become very, very inspired. Number 3, okay, Within 1 hour, no longer, whoever's going to be taking the sales call, in a lot of cases it will be, you're going to send a voice note with a WhatsApp confirming the booking. Hey John, it's Mark here from Coach and Concierge. Just noticed that you filled our application in and booked a call. Now I see the call is for 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Could you do me a favor, please? Drop me a message back and just confirm that you have the time in your diary and it's confirmed for this time and this date. You wait. Make sure that person's come back to you, right? Now, before we move on to what you can send them before the call, I just want to add this as well. If you send them this and they don't confirm, 24 hours before, send them a message and say, hey John, notice that you didn't reply to my previous message. Just wanted to let you know, if I don't hear from you 12 hours before the call, I will have to cancel the appointment and make the appointment available for somebody who is ready to actually commit to their goals. That puts a little bit of a challenge on them. And then you're more than likely to get them come back. Sorry, I got really, really busy, but you must follow up with them at least 12 to 24 hours before, if there's that 2 to 3 days window between booking the call and turning up to speak to you. Now, I'm going to stop the video just for 2 seconds because I've got a free gift for you. Now, I created a 5-part mini series called the Online Coach Income Accelerator. And in this video series, I teach you the incredible opportunities that lie ahead for online fitness coaches today. I then talk to you about how to attract, engage, and market to your dream customers. Now, when you have these dream prospects in sight, I then teach you how to land the high-paying clients. Now, to download this, to get immediate access, all you need to do is to click the link in the bio and you'll receive immediate access as soon as you submit your details. I'll see you there. Number 4, and this is really, really important. You need to send a pre-call video. Now, this can be done in WhatsApp, and if you have other people doing the calls for you, this can come from yourself or your head closer. But you send a pre-call video for homework. Now, what you don't want to do is send a pre-call video out and say, this is me, this is how amazing I am, this is what I do, this is what I do. It's all about the you show. Unfortunately, if it's all about the you show, they're like, well, all I'm going to do is come on a call and have the person saying how good they are. No, you need to make the pre-call video about what they're going to take away from the call. So I'll give you an example. When I help people in the past lose body fat, build muscle, and do a body transformation, I had preparation phase, build phase, and transformation phase. And I had a diagram that said preparation, build, and transformation. And underneath preparation, build, and transformation, underneath each one, I wrote down the 6 or 7 pivotal things in that process. If it was more to do with preparation, it was setting foundational nutritional habits, setting lifestyle habits, understanding basic protein needs. If we then looked at the build phase, it was going through your first caloric building stage, understanding nutrition about building muscle. There were these individual stages. And what I would do is I would do a quick Loom video and I'd say, hey John, great that I'm going to be seeing you on your call, or you could just say hi. You don't need to record the video every single time. Ahead of our call, I'd love you to go through this quick bit of homework. What I'm asking you to do is to go through each of these stages, identify which one you feel that you're in right now, but identify which areas you're struggling with the most. Nutrition, training, mindset, accountability, lifestyle. And I want you to just score yourself out of 10 for each one. And then come on the call and explain to me where you feel that you are. The reason we want to do this is so that I can help you identify what you feel you need, and then I can match that to exactly what it is that we're going to be able to potentially help you with the method that we use to get people in shape. What this does, and it only needs to be a 5-minute video, is it's you talking through the model that you use, getting them to self-diagnose in the video what area they feel they're struggling with. For example, I'll give you one of ours. We help coaches build their business so that it's a long-term, long-standing, successful model. However, the problems that coaches face is to do with service, is to do with lead generation, is to do with sales. So we get somebody to self-diagnose which areas they're struggling with the most. And we break down lead generation into content creation, having a clear offer, okay? And when we actually look at this, we say, score yourself between 1 and 10 on your offer. Score yourself between 1 and 10 on your content. And very often in that situation, people will come on the call and they would have told us straight away, this is what I'm struggling with. Now, what does a pre-call video do? Well, a pre-call video gives a bit of homework, shows them what value they're going to get on the call. If you knew you were coming on a call to have your problems that you're struggling with linked with the method that the company uses to get the outcome that you want to achieve, you're going to come on the call to find out what that is. Now, if you just message somebody and say, looking forward to seeing you on the call, you've got this 24-hour window where they don't really know what's going to be happening on the call. So the video is, this is what we're going to be covering. This is what I'd like you to try and self-diagnose yourself with, and then come to the call and I can match that with our method. Why this works really, really well is they get excited for what's coming up on the call. So there are 4 things that you can do to fix your show-up rates, not only to get people to turn up to the call, but when they turn up to the call, they're ready, they're inspired, and they're ready to go. Number 1 is not having your calendar open for more than 3 days at a time. Number 2 is sending a confirmation email with 2 client case studies within the hour so they can watch them. Number 3 is sending a voice note confirming their booking and also 24 hours before the appointment. If not, you're going to cancel the appointment. Number 4 is sending a pre-call video as a piece of homework. Now, you can just send this as a Loom video. You can send a landing page with loads of results underneath. You can do both. But I found very, very well that a quick Loom video, 5 minutes max, talking through the model, giving them an opportunity to explain where they are and where they want to get to, and then we can align that with how we can potentially help them on the call. You will really, really, really boost your show-up rates on the call, and the person coming on the call will be a lot more inspired, energized, and more than likely ready to work with you. Now, if you found this video helpful, then firstly, just comment below. Let me know how you found it, and click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.